Guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the pay to win account and I need your help, guys. So there are a couple spectators when it comes to the Abyssal Expedition. We were trying to get this to work, and for some players it's working, some it is not. Not 100% exactly sure why not. But looking in here, guys, we do have this top left, which is the Stars of Dawn. So within the Stars of Dawn, here are the top 10 strongest players and their spectators. So spectator advantages, stamina recovery of all militia members is increased by 2.4%. So pretty good, a nice stamina increase. Star of Dawn players who have spectators will recover stamina 10% faster. So Sidlax and Lubo will get their stamina back 10% faster. Now, one thing to remember, it does have some pros and cons. So the first pro, of course, these specific players are very strong. They are the top 10 strongest players out of 70 within the Abyssal Expedition. So make sure if you're going the spectator that you're spectating with one of these heroes, which is your only choice. Now, the problem lies that if you do spectate, you cannot play in the Abyssal Expedition. You are out. You are out for the entire expedition, guys. There is nothing you can do. So even if you guys do not hit the highest rank, or that player does not hit the highest rank, you will not get the highest rewards because you are bound to what they do. So looking at the rules here, the 10 players with the highest combat rating will be displayed as Stars of Dawn. Each Star of Dawn player can be spectated by one other militia member. And like I was saying with the militia members, you can only spectate one, but you cannot play. So if we have 70 of 70 heroes that are in the Abyssal Expedition, it now takes it to 69 of 70 heroes within that Abyssal Expedition, because the last one you cannot play. There are going to be heroes. If we had 10 people, essentially we would be only running with 60 people in the Abyssal Expedition, having 10 spectators. All militia members can apply to become spectators. Spectators may only apply after enrollment ends and within the first 24 hours from when the battle commences. So here it says within the first 24 hours from when the battle commences. So that to me reads that after the battle starts, you can go ahead and enroll as the Stars of Dawn. You can go ahead and do a spectator. Now, for a lot of players, that is not the case, and I do not know why, and that is why I do need your help. Spectators cannot participate in battles, but can still receive rewards. Title rewards will become available for spectators when the Star of Dawn player they are supporting levels up. So that is when they are going to get the loot. So a couple bugs that we've seen out of here. So this all looks good. We understand exactly how it works within the Abyssal Expedition. So now the question becomes, here we are on my Mauler account. So we join the Abyssal Expedition. Now, coming in here, we don't have anything. We have no Star of Dawn. We have no way. So players are saying there is a little thing that will show up right here, Star of Dawn, so you can spectate. Now, a couple things and a couple different things that people have said. I've joined the expedition. I have the Star of Dawn icon. I can spectate. Boom, you're in there. Everything is all set when it comes to the Vault of Time. You are a spectator. You don't have to do anything else. Now, on this account, just like some of the other accounts, we did join the Abyssal Expedition. We cannot spectate. I went through all of my titles. I went through all of the ranks, went through the entire militia, went through everything. So I don't know if it is 24 hours after the Abyssal Expedition starts that you can actually spectate. But there are a certain guideline of rules that I'm understanding. And again, I am picking this up from Reddit and what a lot of players have said about the spectating. So top left under, there's a thing that says Stars of Dawn, which we do not have. Click on that. You can click to spectate with someone if you don't already have a spectator. Top 10 players can be spectators. Top 10 power players can get spectators, and it gives them a stamina recovery boost. Now, a couple of thoughts about that. And again, I don't know why we can't join, is one, if it's going to be a timing thing, it has to be 24 hours over the Abyssal Expedition when it opens, but also looking at the militia itself. And this is where it's going to get pretty interesting, because here we are, we have not done anything. Even looking further down here, there's a lot of heroes that haven't done anything. So I am worried that a lot of players are joining to be spectators, and as of right now, they cannot be a spectator because this hasn't been open for 24 hours, is my thought. So the players that are coming in here that do want to just spectate the Abyssal Expedition are taking up slots. So if there is an Abyssal Expedition and 15 members join to spectate, only 10 will get the spectator slots. If they are accepted to have the spectator slots, you might have a ton of inactive people within the militia, just because a lot of people joined in thinking they're going to be spectators. So I went through here, tried to see exactly how we could get into the spectator. And again, a lot of players have said that there is the exact same Dawn of Star that we just seen on this account. The Stars of Dawn is up on their account when they join the Abyssal Expedition, which again, looking at the Mauler account, it is not the case. Again, I don't know if it's because that the Abyssal Expedition hasn't been open a certain amount of time before we can go ahead and do the Star of Dawn, but this is the Mauler account. I am just waiting to spectate on it, and as of right now, I cannot spectate anything. In addition, a lot of people have said that if you take a land, so if I do attack within the Abyssal Expedition, the option for the Stars of Dawn will be gone. So if I go ahead and I click on another land right here, I do attack. As soon as you attack, it initiates the action and you cannot be a spectator. Now, I've heard the exact same thing with collecting the loot in here, finishing out the quests and collecting the loot, that you can no longer be a Star of Dawn spectator. Because what a lot of people are also saying as well, and the error message has been up on Discord, it says the current level of the spectator is higher than the Star of Dawn level, so it will not allow them to spectate anyone at all, which I don't know if that's a bug. I don't know if it is by design. But ultimately, Lilith made this super difficult for the spectators. They made it really easy when it came to the hunting fields. You could just spectate. You didn't really have a huge impact within the Abyssal Expedition. They need to fix this bug, and they need to fix what is going on with the spectators, guys. So if you queue, I'm thinking if you queue into the Abyssal Expedition, asking if you're going to be a spectator, if you're not, I really feel like the spectator positions need to be assigned prior to starting the Abyssal Expedition or built outside of the Abyssal Expedition. Because like I was saying, we might have a ton of heroes within here that have nothing to do. So if we have 10 or 15 or 20 heroes that come into the Abyssal Expedition expecting to just spectate because they don't want to play the Abyssal Expedition, they're too busy at work, they don't have enough time to commit to this, or they are very low brand new players. Ultimately, I don't know if this is going to open up, and that is why I do need your help to try to figure out what this is. Again, looking on Reddit, looking on Discord, looking at a bunch of different places. Some people have been asking, how do we spectate? We're trying to figure it out. A lot of people said, I spectated, no problem. I came in there. In addition, they have also said that if you slot a hero, it will not allow you to spectate anything. So if you put a hero in here, if you do an attack, which to do an attack, I guess you do need heroes, it will not let you spectate anyway. So again, it's going to be difficult. Again, a lot of players were saying, just click the Star of Dawn on the left-hand side as soon as you join the expedition. We have no option for the Star of Dawn. I'm not sure exactly what we're waiting for. I don't want to click anything. I don't want to use anything. I haven't put any heroes in here. I'm not doing anything on this account to try to figure out how the spectator happens. That way, when we get into the next Abyssal Expedition, we can actually have an option, or we know exactly how it works. Because right now, a lot of players are in the dark. So if you guys do know what is going on with it, definitely let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for your help. And as always, thank you guys for watching.